Welcome to this video presentation of Currumbin Creek. The riparian and in-stream restoration works extend for 2.5 kilometers along the lower freshwater reaches of the creek. This project is a great example of restoring and stabilizing the riparian and in-stream bed and bank habitat. As you can see in these photos taken prior to the works, extensive bank erosion and stream bed degradation had occurred along the creek. Here's an example of a severe scour that was posing a risk to humans and nearby homes. Large machinery reshaped the bank, rocks were placed along the toe, and core logs and seedlings were planted to further stabilize the bank. The creek was also at risk of diverting into man-made lakes. Breakthrough of the embankment occurred during the 2005 and 2008 flood events. These photos show the first few months of construction works. Regrading and weeding of the eroded banks, construction of rock revetment in the toe of the bank, and rock groins intermixed with wooden snags, so-called re-snagging the creek. Large woody debris consists of root wads and tree limbs. In small stream sections, the woody debris slows down the flow of the water and creates deeper pools, which are important habitat for aquatic animals and plants. The groins divert direct flow and erosive floods away from the banks, stopping undermining and scouring which was previously experienced. These pools are important habitat to aquatic plants and animals. Large branches and trunks provide extremely high habitat value, such as refuge, spawning sites, and resting places for many native fish species. Furthermore, logs are important stable base for microflora and fauna, algae, benthic plants and invertebrates, which are a crucial part of the aquatic food web. And then the rain came and the waters rose. It was so exciting to see the flow across the groins and weirs, and it did exactly that, forming riffles and pools. To further stabilize the channel bed, rock weirs were built across the stream bed. This creates step-down riffle zones and scoured-out pools. During low flow you can see the in-stream structures. Each rock was specifically placed following detailed designs that were based on geomorphic and hydraulic assessments. Even prior to the work started, strategic weed control was undertaken in consultation with landowners and community volunteer groups. Placing weed mats and seeding the denuded banks with fast-growing annual ryegrass helped stabilize in the early stages, before the planted native stocks started to grow. A healthy riparian zone provides food, water, shelter from predators, shade and a temperature buffer, providing important habitat for platypus, which can only exist in areas where the riparian zone is intact. As mentioned earlier, where the creek broke through into the lakes, flooding risk as well as creek diversion were the major reasons that led to the design of the high-flow bypass structure. The bypass is a huge structure consisting of a solid rock weir and rock groins. Work is continuing to finish the high-flow bypass. 2 small pipes were built into the weir, which allows fresh water into the lakes at medium flow. This will greatly improve the water quality. Cocoa City Council wishes Currumbin Creek to become a demonstration site that showcases best practice riparian and in-stream restoration actions for other degraded waterways in southeast Queensland. The success of this project was made possible by active stakeholder engagement, working towards an overall goal of a positive environmental outcome. And lastly, a comment made by the local community group: "It looks like a real creek again."